Hello everybody, my name is JBM Travels, the true UK traveller, and welcome to the big trip. Hello everybody, my name is JBM Travels, the true UK traveller, and welcome back to a brand new food review video. And today I'm here in Skegness in Lincolnshire to check out a local run cafe called the Coffee House. Yes, once again, the Coffee House. And this wasn't the cafe I was going to check out. The cafe I wanted to check out was actually closed, unfortunately. So this was the one I went for. Yes, to try a breakfast and see if it's any good or not. So I've already been inside and I'm doing the intro after I've been inside. Yes, indeed. But stay tuned to the end to find out whether the coffee house in Skegness is worth your money and any good. So, apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I decided to go for the Coffee House Special Breakfast, which came to £7.95, and it includes a pot of tea or coffee. Now, you say in a pot of tea or coffee? Whoa, for £7.95? That's got to be an absolute bargain. Well, stay tuned to find out if it is, because the breakfast itself is about £5. With the pot of tea, well, for the pot of tea, that's about £2.95. So, yeah, find out at the end whether it is a bargain or not for the price. I'll tell you if it's a bargain, even if it tastes good. You still wait to the end, because that is what you want to know. So, gonna tell you that this breakfast brings back memories of them old cafes. Yes, the ones that used to serve up the builder's breakfast. Oh my days, it was absolutely scrumptious and delicious. Yes, once again, delicious. It was so delicious, in fact. I'm going to tell you this right now, it has to be the best breakfast I've had in about 2 years or more. Yes, indeed. So, let's get into the good points. There's not really anything to moan about in this video. Don't think there's literally anything to moan about. So, the best items on the menu. So, actually, what do you get in the breakfast, first of all? 1 sausage, 1 bacon, 1 ramekin of baked beans, mushrooms, 1 hash brown, toast, a pot of tea or coffee, which brings the breakfast itself down to £5. Yes, so overall the best things were, and I've got to say, pardon me, all of it was really, really good. Yes, indeed. I just had one thing to say, and that is the mushrooms weren't as good as the rest of the items, but they were still very, very good. Yes, indeed. Now, the sausage was nice, delicious, scrumptious, well cooked. It was very easy to cut, soft, full of flavour, and very, very filling. But it wasn't the best quality sausage you can ever get, but it really, really did wonders. And it's full of flavour. And the best thing was it was cooked extremely well. Now, the bacon was salty, but very well cooked, which helped the saltiness. Yes, indeed. Full of flavour, nice, juicy, and yes, I could taste the crispiness of the bacon, even though I normally like it more crispy. The salt gave it a lot of flavour, which helped it really well, and I don't think it should have been any more crispy than it is. The baked beans were nice, juicy, and really full of that tomato juice flavour. They went well with the toast. And now, have to say that the toast you get here is proper calf toast. Yes, builder's breakfast toast. Really, really good. Now, the hash brown, I would have liked more colour on the hash brown, but it was really juicy, crunchy, and flavoursome. Even though I would have liked more colour on it, when I took my first bite, I knew it was a really good hash brown. Yes, indeed. Full of flavour, crunchy, juicy, and delicious. Could have just been a touch more crunchy, but it was very flavoursome and juicy. And the baked beans went well with it. Now, gonna have to say that the mushrooms weren't the best, but it was still, that's the best I've ever had. They weren't the best I've ever had, but it was still very juicy, flavoursome, very fresh, nice, and mouth-watering, and really, really went well with the rest of the breakfast. Yes, indeed. Overall, to sum up the breakfast, it's a nice breakfast that is a traditional builder's breakfast. And if you want your builder's breakfast, then definitely come down to the coffee house in Skegness. Yes, indeed. So, gotta say that the pot of tea rather was very, very good. It was proper tea, shall I say? Yes, indeed. And yes, it's just as good as the tea I get at my favourite cafe in Eastbourne. And I've had tea from all over the UK, and no, there's been places that can't make tea like the place in Eastbourne. And I finally found somewhere that has a really, really good cup of tea. It's in my top 3 best cup of teas I've ever had in my life from a cafe. And this has to be it. So if you want a good pot of tea or cup of tea, then come down to the coffee house here in Skegness. So, first of all, customer service. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yes, indeed. Polite, kind, and really knows what she is talking about. 10 out of 10. The breakfast has to be up there with some of the best I've ever had. This is why the score is going to be so high. 9.8 out of 10 all day long. It's a proper English builder's breakfast, cafe breakfast. And you won't find many of these around the UK anymore, or places like this that serve up a proper builder's breakfast like this. So 9.8 out of 10 is a really good score for the coffee house here in Skegness. Yes, it is. And I definitely recommend it to everyone. It's small, but it's still very, very good. If you're in the area, definitely check out the coffee house, which is next to the Authentic, or whatever it's called, the restaurant next to it. There's a restaurant next to it, which also has some connection, I don't know if it's owned by the same people, but some connection with the cafe next door. The coffee house in Skegness, brilliant, fantastic, wow, oh my days, wow, fantastic, oh yes, found a good cafe, yes. That was the plan, and I'm so happy. Yes, indeed. So, apart from that, hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the very next video, or the very next food review, right after this one. Bye for now. Bye!